Hello everybody, it's Robert Tyson Hauser here. A beautiful kind of crisp cold day on a Paris fall day. It's autumn and we just lost our wonderful Indian summer. Since 2 or 3 days it's over, but it doesn't matter because we've got a very cozy but very large place to show you this morning. It's absolutely beautiful. We're on a very kind of well-known quay. Well, the quays are all well-known in Paris because there's not so many of them. But we've got the Quai de la Tournelle today. We've got a beautiful apartment we're going to show you. We're looking at 360 square meters of living space, high ceilings, in an 18th century, what used to be an 18th century townhouse. Actually right here, if you want to take a look at that. We're on Quai de la Tournelle, where you've got beautiful views of the Seine from the apartment. You're on the noble floor. And I mean, you know, it just doesn't get much better than this. So I'm warning you, the price is on demand for this little jewel we're about to show you. So contact me, DM me, let me know if you're interested in the place. And let's go have a look at a really amazing Paris apartment. Come on in. So it's starting off with a really clean, gorgeous entranceway. You know, the building's been remodeled completely. Also, that's another thing I meant to mention. This apartment has beautiful views of the quay and also an amazing view behind on the other side, north. This is an 18th century townhouse, but that's a 17th century townhouse. It's courtyard. It's very charming. It's very Parisian. It's very beautiful. So let's go have a look. Okay, here's the big reveal, all right? This is a contemporary, very high security door. Don't worry. And we come in, and here we have the big reveal. You've got a beautiful mix of contemporary and old. The place has been entirely redone by an architect. We have 4-meter high ceilings, and look at this light and volume. This is very rare in Paris. It's very hard to find anything with this much light and volume in it. This is what they would have called the noble floor from the late 17th, early 18th century. So take a look at this view a little bit too while we're at it. Just this level on its own is probably a good 200 square meters, 2,000 square feet. Like I said, we have 4-meter high ceilings. You've got air conditioning and central heat. That's also a huge advantage of buying a place that's been redone like this. Every detail's been thought of. You have recessed lighting, a raised sitting area here, a water feature behind the stairs, and you've got 7 windows, and now count them all, 7 windows overlooking the Seine and some of the most beautiful, iconic views of Paris. Check this out. You've got working fireplaces, of course, burgundy stone on most of this plateau. This part is wood to make it a little bit more cozy, a little bit more nice. And this brings us around to the kitchen area, and we've got this amazing eat-in kitchen. This is just, I mean, this is the ultimate luxury in Paris, having this kind of kitchen. Again, you've got a high ceiling here. We're at 350. You don't have the 4 meters you have outside. La Cornue range, wine cellar, of course, it's France. And then look at this refrigerator. Wow. Like these are like rarities in Paris. You don't have in the United States and Anglo-Saxon countries, it's more common, but not here. Back here, you've got servant's entrance and the buanderie, or the laundry room. And so, yeah, this is just, look at this light. And again, all your views are facing east, looking over the garden courtyard, 17th, 18th century, 19th century architecture. It's just absolutely amazing. In the morning, you'll have sunshine coming in. You can have your coffee. Come on here, let's just keep going. Here you've got a television, a hidden television, so it doesn't ruin the harmony of the room, but that comes up if you want to watch television in front of a fire one night. And then back here, back through this way, we have an amazing dining room that seats 8 comfortably. Again, they've opened it all up. Now, these old buildings, this would have been a little bit more boxy, and so what they've really achieved with this is just this amazing open space right here. Light, air, views. I mean, this is the ultimate Paris dream. And then back here, you have a home cinema, which is also cozy, overlooking the courtyard. Again, you've got windows on both sides here, facing the Seine and facing south, so you get sunshine all day on this side of the apartment. I just want to show you, look at, you've got the wooden pegs. There's not many nails. You've got very square nails and then the wooden pegs holding the beams together. So you're living in history, but with all modern contemporary comforts. I mean, it could get worse. These windows alone are amazing. You know, look at this. They've got the old hardware, but you've got double glazing, so absolutely no sound enters. So it's nice and quiet, calm, light. Before we go upstairs to see the 2 bedrooms, now keep in mind this is 360 square meters, 3,600 square feet with 2 bedrooms, one enormous, beautiful master suite. But before I go into that, I just wanted to talk about the fact that there's so many details here. It's hard to go into everything. I mean, there's just a lot, you know, if you even talk about how, and everything is done with the highest standard. That's what's really important to keep in mind for this apartment. And if you are a family and you'd like to maybe have a few more bedrooms, this area easily could be closed off and turned into 1 or 2 bedrooms, no problem. That would be fairly simple. And I think they even thought of that ahead of time because you have so much space here, you don't necessarily even need all that space over there as well. And also, I just want to tell you, just here they've used original original stone, burgundy stone, not only for the floor, but here too, before going into a more modern staircase, you know? So they've really done a beautiful job of mixing the old and the new. You have this beautiful kind of iron contemporary staircase with glass and iron, contrasted with this old kind of 18th, 17th century timber. I was trying to find the history of this house, but it's early 18th century, I'm pretty sure, but I couldn't find much on it. Before we go into the master chamber, this goes up to the second bedroom, which is an amazing guest suite. And up here we have the master suite. Again, if you never wanted to leave downstairs, you wouldn't even ever have to leave here either. And you've got two beautiful windows overlooking the trees and the Seine. I mean, just amazing. They've opted for volume in the master suite, so they've taken up here. You could also add the floor if you wanted, because they took a floor out and left these windows up here. It's just like, wow. You just got this wow factor everywhere, kind of like the compress and release from Frank Lloyd Wright. Back here, you have an enormous wardrobe. You can shop all you want. You've got enough closet space here for a small army, you know, anything you want. And then back here, you've got a sitting area. You got this wonderful, you know, you've got sleeping area, another giant television if you want. I mean, this is an apartment itself. I mean, for a Parisian, this is a very nice size apartment actually. And if you want to play the piano, there's a spot for. You thought we'd finish, but we haven't. It goes on and on. Look at behind these pocket doors. The bathroom. Two more huge windows overlooking the Seine. There's even an echo in here. This is how big it is. Double sinks. I'm looking at William. He's even looking surprised. It's hard to get this good in Paris. And then up here you've got, again, a travertine stone, giant soaking tub where you can overlook the Seine, the tip of the Ile de la Cité. So that's your master suite. I forget, we must have, with the dressing room, a good 80 square meters here, 700 square feet. Not bad, huh, as far as little apartments in Paris go. Now we're gonna go up to the guest room. Here we go. And this is a beautiful size as well. Here we've probably got 40 square meters, 400 square feet. Nice closet space, well thought out here. Ensuite shower, of course. Of course, you have to have your own bathroom. All in travertine again, beautifully done. The master suite is just on the other side of this. So you could also have another bedroom this size if you wanted to recuperate the volume on the other bedroom. You've got windows, a pinball machine if you want. And then again, the iconic view. You have your guests that come, they have their own little apartment up here. Again, I talk about all the details with this place. You've got these beautifully stripped timbers, beautiful old stripped timbers from the 18th century, coupled with amazing design lighting fixtures. So here we are. This is, I almost don't want this tour to be finished. It's been so nice. It's such an amazing apartment. It's just so unique in so many ways. If you're interested, hit me up on direct message or call me. I have all my information at the end of this video, email, telephone. I mean, gosh, it's crazy. I'm up in the guest suite here, which is, I think I'm not going to leave. I think I'm just going to stay here. So when you contact me, I'll probably still be here. So, all right, well, listen, guys, let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to hearing from you. Ciao.